What's up, everyone? I'm gonna tell you, it's a cold morning. It's the coldest morning of the year. It's like 28 degrees. I'm out here on my second fox squirrel hunt. They're usually late risers, not all the time, but I got a good nest spotted out in a hole in a big tree near it. I'm gonna sit there for about an hour. Then I'm gonna start walking around. But let's get busy. Woo! Guys, I got one up in the tree right here. I think he's in this tree right here. I just got here. He may have come down. I lost the tree for a minute. Pretty sure it was that tree right there. There's a big old gray fox squirrel. Alright, everyone, I lost that first one. It was a big silver gray one. Went up a pine when I was trying to dart to the tree through the thick stuff. I don't know if he jumped in another tree or he probably went down the tree and ran off. That's the way they do. So I sit there about 30 minutes, see if he'd move. I think he gave me the slip, but anyway, I'm at another spot now. It's a good spot. I found a bunch of acorns dropping on this path. So stay tuned. We're gonna sit here probably at least an hour. Normally I wouldn't sit in a spot an hour, but I know this is a good spot, so that's why I'm giving it an hour. Hey everyone, this is a beautiful set of woods here. The longleaf pine forest is to my left. This is kind of open up to a hardwood forest, and then it gets to a really thick hardwood forest to the right and the bottom. So this is a really good spot. Fox squirrels like it open like this. So I'm gonna sit here. I've sit 4 or 5 spots, but this is gonna be my last sit of the day. Let's hope one shows up and let's get busy. He's right up there. Guys, I got him, but he's hung in a tree. Oh my Lord. I've never had that happen. Are you kidding me? He hung right up there in that tree. And let me see, I won't say how old I am. Let me see, 45 years of squirrel hunting. I've never had a squirrel that's hung up in a tree. I've heard of other people doing it. I've never had one. I got a beautiful black fox squirrel hung up in a tree. I want to have my wife bring me my bow with some flu arrows and my 22 to see if I can knock it out of the tree. If I have to, I'll shoot the limb till it falls. But anyway, I've got to go meet her for that stuff. He's not coming down unless I do something. And I surely can't climb that tree, but we'll be back in a minute. She's also bringing me my bow fishing reel with my bow fishing arrows. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try, now that I've thought about it, when I've been riding a little bit, is I'm gonna shoot one of them bow fishing arrows over the limb, pull it back, shake the limb. Hopefully that's gonna be enough to get them. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna try to shoot them out with the flu arrows. They've got blunt tips. They're made for shooting birds in the air or squirrels up in the tree. They don't have a point. They go about 30 yards and they just kind of fall out. They just lose their velocity quick. That's gonna be my first two choices. So I'm going to meet her to get those items, and then I'll see you back in the woods. Thanks for watching. Don't go away. Got him, look. Finally. Look at that. Woo, that's a pretty one. Good gosh, look at that fox squirrel. Woo. That's a pretty one right there, guys. Let me get down here. Hey everyone. Man, that was a crazy hunt. It was a good hunt. Frustrating hunt though. I saw one big silver fox squirrel to begin with. He gave me the slip. I sat there for a while. Like I said, he evidently gave me the slip. I went and looked around more, found a bunch of sign, sat in a couple spots. Didn't see anything. I finally sat in the last spot. I've been there about 15 minutes and I hear one behind me. I turn around, there's a big black one in a tree. Was there when I walked by and sat down, and he laid low till he got comfortable. Then he got comfortable, started feeding again. I shot him, he got hung in a tree. It's the first fox squirrel I've ever had hunting a tree. Had a few gray squirrels back in the day, I think I remember, but I never had a fox squirrel hung in a tree. I shot a couple times up there with 6-shot, what I was using. Couldn't get him down. I called my wife. She met me halfway, brought my bow and arrow, my bow fishing line and arrows and other arrows. I shot those at them, kept missing them. Put my bow fishing arrow on there, shot several times. The line was just not long enough. It would go just over the limb and bounce back, and did it twice. It's dangerous, so I quit that. Had to go buy some number 4 and number 2 shot, kind of goose shot or whatever it was, and I kept shooting one spot on the limb. Finally the limb come down and the fox squirrel fell. Beautiful black saddleback, big squirrel. I may weigh him when I get home. I'll put the weight. You see he's got the black head, white nose, white ears. Just a beautiful squirrel. A saddleback is a black squirrel that's got a salt and pepper back. You can see the white nose and white ears. Beautiful squirrel. Just a tough hunt, man. Just never had that happen before. But anyway, we got them. I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.